Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different than I usually do. I am going over all my eyeshadow palettes I had to have and then never used. And seriously, I think the oldest one that is in here is like maybe 1.5, 2 years in my collection. Never touched it. So I need to seriously do something about this. I'm going to show you which palettes I am talking about, and I'm going to see what I can do with this to at least get some use out of them. So if you want to know which palettes I have been neglecting for so long, then please keep on watching. I got this idea from Hailey. Hailey did a similar type of video a few months ago, I think at the beginning of the year. I will link it down below. She has a lot of eyeshadow palettes she had to have and never got to use, and I am the same. Sometimes I was a little bit worse before. I'm a little bit better now, but I still am such a sucker for eyeshadow palettes. So I want them all. I want all the good stuff, I want all the pretty things, and I buy them and then never use them. So what I want to do is go through all these palettes, and then I'm going to decide if I want to do something about it. So maybe do like a palette bingo with it, maybe do a 3 looks, maybe do a one week one palette. And there are also palettes I don't think I should be doing that anymore, because it's like limited edition, you can't get it anymore. So yeah, we're going to just see when we get to the palette what I can do with them. And I want to start off with this one. This one has been in my collection for at least a year. I was saying 1.5 to 2 years, but I don't really think that's true, because I think I had it in a whole video. It's the from a year ago. It's the Take Me Back to Brazil palette from BH Cosmetics. And this was, I think, around that time a palette a lot of people wanted to have. The foil is still on there. And the foil, that little plastic thingamajiggy, is actually, like, if I can show you, taped shut. So I'm not going to take it off yet. But what I want to do with this palette is like do a palette bingo. Because these colors are so much fun that I think I'm just going to do a palette bingo. Maybe 2, maybe 3, but at least 1. Because it's so colorful and so fun. It's so, like appropriate for spring and summer. So I really want to dig into this palette in the next few weeks, because it's just very appropriate for like the nice weather and the time we're in. And I think we can all use a little bit of fun. So I think I'm going to do a palette bingo. If you want something else, if you want to say like a 3 looks, 1 palette, or if you want me to use this for a week, then please leave a comment down below. You can do that with all the palettes I'm going to talk about, but I think this would be fun for a palette bingo, because it will give me some challenge. So yeah, I still really like it though. If I'm looking at it, I'm like, okay, I really want to play with this. So I'm glad that I'm still liking it. The next one in line is also a very colorful one. This is the Zulu palette. And this is also one I've never used. I think I've only used this shade once when I was doing a look with Jeffree Star Blood. No, what's it called? Blue Blood. The Blue Blood palette. I don't think I filmed it. I was just playing around. But the other shades I haven't used at all. And it's also a very fun, colorful palette. And I am always, when I am like subscribed to the Beauty, no, not the Beauty News, the Juvia's Place newsletter, and she has a lot of sales, and I always want to buy more palettes, but then I've never used this one, so I really have to get to know this. And I think I might do a 3 look 1 palette with this one. I should write this stuff down or watch my video over and over again, but I think I'm going to do a 3 looks 1 palette with this, because I think you can do something very colorful. You can keep it light and pink, or do like a sunrise palette, but you can also deepen it up with that brown color. So I think I can get 3 looks out of it. I could get more, but I think I can get 3 very fun looks out of this palette. So I will do a 3 looks 1 palette with this palette, because you can still get it. So I think that is a very good one. Okay, the next one in line is a Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe. It's the small one that came in the Vault, and it's the Dark Magic. And I think I got this when I was in New York. I would say. I think I bought this in New York, in an Ulta in New York. Never touched it. Never. Maybe that color, but I think it's only a little bit like scratched because I was swatching it. I don't think I ever used this. This color scheme though is very dark and sultry, so this is more appropriate for like the winter, like holiday season. So I don't think I'm going to give it a bit of a go right now because I won't be able to get to it in the coming few months. So I will just keep this on the side. I will, when I want to use it, I will use it, but I don't think I'm going to grab for it. So I could do a look or 2 or 3. Maybe 3. So yeah, let me know down in the comments, but I think I'm going to skip on this for now because it's not a color story that is very appropriate for right now. So I'm going to skip doing anything and I'm just going to reach for it whenever I want. Alright, and then this is one. It's the Urban Decay. Really, Chris? Really? Yeah? Are we saying that? No? This is the Urban Decay Game of Thrones palette. It's like a beast of a palette in size. It's like seriously a pain in the ass to store, but I just had to have it. Okay, the reason why it's this big is because you get this big, here's a big mirror, then you get this whole booklet thing. I think you can get this out, yeah. And I'm going to show you the story on there, and then you get the Iron Throne. So, and then in here, you get the palette. And this is the palette. I think it's not even a bad palette. I think the colors are fun. I think it's fun that you can make a look with all of the houses. But I'm not going to touch this. The reason why I'm not going to use it, it's not because I don't want to, because I want to save it or something. No, it's just because this is a limited edition palette. Not everybody has it, and I don't think a lot of people will be interested in seeing looks with it. So I'm not going to do anything with it. If you know, are not agreeing with me, then please let me know. I could do like a look for every house, but right now, no. Maybe if there's like a sequel, I think they're doing like a spin-off series or something for Game of Thrones for the Targaryen clan. I don't know for sure, but if they are, and if that is going to launch and air, then I can get, you know, a look out of this or a few looks just to have like a reminiscent type of deal. But right now it's just not relevant. Then I have 2 Morphe palettes. I got these at the same time. These were just palettes I was looking on for a very long time, and then I had to have them, so I bought them, then never used them, like everything. Okay, this is the first one. This is the what's it called? The 35M palette. And I must say, I still really like the color story. I like the reds, I like the green, I like the purples, I like the whole combination. It's not like, you know, 50 Shades of Brown. I really like it. Sorry about the ring light. I can't really do anything about that. But yeah, I must say, I really, really like this palette. I could do like a week. 1 week, 1 palette. Shall we do 1 week, 1 palette? Let's do 1 week, 1 palette. I'm going to write it down. 35M, 1 week. Alright, that will be coming up. And then there is another big Morphe palette. And this is the 39A palette. And this is also with greens and like, I think a really nice color story. It's just a lot deeper. Well, at least I think a lot deeper. It's the very big, like the artistry palettes, I think these are. Yeah, these are the artistry palettes. But because I have a new beauty room in like a week or so, I will have a bigger desk. I'm a little bit like, can I do something with this? Because, you know, you have like the green, I can do like a 4 looks, 1 palette with this one, because I can do the section. So I can do a blue look, I can do a green look, I can do a neutral, and I can do something with these reds and pinks and purples over there. It's very dark. So this is not something I am going to dig in very soon, but I think it's interesting. Then this one, this is the Melt Stack in, what's it, Blueprint. I really like the stacks. It's like this shape, you get a little mirror. Then you get this color story. These are all shimmers. Then you get these colors. Very bright blue, a very deep blue matte, and a very deep blue shimmer. Then you get these like bronzy tones. And you get this deeper bronze tone in a matte, and you like a warm brown, and you get a deeper bronze tone in a taupey bronze, in a shimmer. I really like this. Like the formula of the stacks. I have the Rust stack and I really love it. And this one I got on sale on Beauty Bay, I believe, a few months back. I think like Black Friday time. So I could do like a 2 looks one stack with like the browns and the blues. I'm not going to combine them then. I'm just going to do full blue and I'm going to do a full bronze look. So I think that would be a fun idea. I'm going to write it down, and that is something I can do still, I think, because like the bronze is very wearable. You can wear bronzes like any day of the year, and the blues is just fun. There's a very icy blue in there as well. So I think I can make it work for like a springtime look. Then the next few and the last few eyeshadow palettes, I have 5 here remaining, are palettes I got like in, not I think Black Friday, holiday, New Year type of sale. I went on a no buy starting from the 1st of January, and this all came in like around, you know, around the holidays. The first one is the Beaute Flair palette, the Flair palette. I really want to try something, or I really wanted to try Beaute, and this was on sale, so I got this one. It's a really nice bright orange that of course isn't showing up. It's this color story. And even though it's like a little more deeper and sultry looking, I think I can do something with this for spring and summer as well, because you have this very bright green, but also the oranges is very like, you can't really see it on camera, but this is a very bright watermelon type of shade. It's called saffron, but it's like a watermelon depth to it, and there's also some nice yellows. There's like a lighter blue, so I think this would be a fun color story to maybe do a bingo with. Shall I do a bingo with this one? Let me do a bingo with this one. My child, the Metropolis Palette by Natasha Denona. I bought this with some discount, I believe, from Cult Beauty at the end of the year, because this is a limited edition palette. It's still available, but it's a limited edition palette technically. And this got so many raving reviews that I really wanted to have it. I have it, don't want to say a lot, but I think I have. This is my 5th big palette, and I have the mini gold palette as well, so I have 6 palettes in total from Natasha Denona, and I really like her eyeshadow quality, so I really wanted to get this Metropolis palette. This is one of those palettes that is quite like smaller, but has a lot of shades in there. I think this is the only one of its kind, and yeah, it's like, it's a stunning color story, but it's a winter palette. And I think it's a winter palette with reason. Not that I couldn't do anything else with it or use it like right now. You know, the trouble is I could do like 1 week, 1 palette with this one, because easily there's a lot of shades in here. But I think that not a lot of people will be extremely interested in it anymore. And 1 week, 1 palette is a lot of work. So maybe... Or am I being silly? You know what? I'm going to do 1 week. And the reason being is because it is a limited edition, and if someone is still like doubting if they want to get it, you know, I can maybe help make that decision. And other than that, I think I can make some nice like light wearable, airy, summery, spring type of looks with this one. I really have to get going on this one though, because this is one of the first ones I have to do, I think, because it is limited edition and because it's still a little bit dark and it's beginning of spring. So yeah, I should really get going with this one. Then I have one, and I don't think I'm going to do anything with this because this was just to complete my collection. I know how stupid that sounds, but I didn't get the Emerisi one because it was just that one last palette too many. the color story, it was like, okay, yeah, girl, but I already have like the same type of colors and I can dupe it so easily. But this is one of these like very unique color stories for Natasha, not Natasha Denona, for Anastasia Beverly Hills. I think this is a very unique type of color story and I really am glad that I got it. The only thing is, because it's so old and it's so not relevant anymore, I don't think I'm going to like make a dedicated video about this palette. I am thinking of doing like a palette bingo type of deal with all the palettes I have from ABH. Leave me a comment down below if you think that would be interesting. And then I will pull this one out as well. How fun would it be if I get this shade, this swear shade, in one of the bingo numbers? I wouldn't know what to do. I got this Little Peach Bellini palette from Makeup Geek. I got this at their end of year sale. This was just right before they did their rebranding launch type of deal, or relaunching the new eyeshadows. And this I got on sale. So I really wanted to try it. I think the color story is very cute and it's also very appropriate, I think, for spring. So I think I will do a 3 looks 1 palette with this one. And then the last one, it's the Norvina Mini Pro Pigment Palette in the volume 2. The other ones I didn't really care for, but this, it has green in it, so I am a sucker for green. You must know that by now. Look how cute it is. I think it's really nice to... Oh, there was a little plastic in there. Look at this color story. This is so appropriate for right now. It's like a little pastel-y. It has this very cute light colors. It's almost an Easter palette. I should have done an Easter look with this one. Well, there's time, you know. But yeah, I think this is a really nice palette. It's not showing up as bright as it is in real life. It's like a little bit demurred in my, on my camera. So yeah, nothing I can really do about that then. Buy a new expensive camera, but I won't be doing that for quite a long time. So yeah, this is a palette I can really do a video on because it's so fun. It's so like spring-esque and it's not that old. I think it's just a few months old. So this could be a nice, what should I do with this one? I think I'm going to do a 3 looks as well because I think I can like do something really fun for like 3 looks. I don't really think I could also do a bingo. I'll do a bingo. I think a bingo is going to be really fun with this one because the colors are so different and it could be a really big challenge. So I think I'm going to do a palette bingo. But if you want to see something else, like I said, with all the palettes, then leave me a comment down below because I am more than happy to like do something different than I am planning right now. So yeah. Okay guys, then just to cap it all up, the BH Cosmetic Brazil palette is going to be a palette bingo. The Zulu one I'm going to do a 3 looks 1 palette. Then the Jaclyn Hill armed, well, the dark one, I'm not going to do anything with that. The Game of Thrones one and Urban Decay one, not going to do anything with that either. Then the 35M I am going to do 1 week 1 palette. Then the 39A, I'm going to do the 4 looks with the 1 palette because I did all the sections, but I'm going to wait till later in the year because it's like a little bit darker. Then the Melt one, I'm going to do the 2 looks. Then I am going to use the Beaute for a palette bingo as well. So that will be the second bingo. Then the Metropolis I'm going to use for 1 week and I have to hurry a little bit. Then the ABH Prism one, I'm not going to do anything because it's not that relevant anymore. And then the Peach Bellini one, 3 looks because it's quite relevant at the moment. It's a nice color story for spring. And then the last one, the Norvina Volume 2, is going to be a palette bingo. I must say I am so like hyped up now about these palettes. I was feeling really like guilty because I didn't use them, had to have them, never used them. So I am really glad I filmed this video. Thank you so much for like hearing me, listening to me and getting this weight off my chest because I thought it was such a shame having them. And then I was like, because I have a YouTube channel, it's always like, okay, I need to use it for something for on my channel. So I can't use it just to have fun with it. It's really silly really, but That's how my mind works at the time, at the moment. So yeah, I'm really glad I filmed this. I'm really glad I finally have a goal for all of these palettes. And if I don't have a goal, then it's fine as well, because I can just play with it and it's fine. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have like other ideas I should do with these palettes, then please let me know down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you like what you saw. Subscribe if you haven't already and hit that bell, so if I'm uploading the videos I am planning to do with these palettes, you will get a notification if you hit that bell. And otherwise, I hope I will see you in my next one. Bye!